dear students, welcome back once again. Today I want to teach you interrogative sentence on the basis of present simple tense. Students, recently you have been taught about the positive and negative conditions of present simple tense. Today you will be guided the interrogative conditions of present simple tense. Actually, in a sentence we have four conditions: affirmative. You know very well about the affirmative, that is considered as positive condition, negative, interrogative, and interrogative negative. But today you will be taught about the interrogative conditions of present simple tense. Students, you are much aware about the present simple tense that we do in our daily activities. That's our basic habit and the work that we do most of the time, that is considered as in the mode of present simple tense. In this regard, today I want to give you at first a structure of interrogative sentence of present simple tense. Here, as you are seeing that, at first you have need to start the sentence with either do or does, then subject, then verb, and then object. Here, as you can see that do and does, these two words are the helping verb of present simple tense, and then we use subject. Here S stands for subject, and V1, that means verb, first form of the verb. I have taught you about the verb forms, that V1 is considered as first form of the verb, and it is always considered as in the mode of plural sense. So whenever you are being asked about the condition of interrogative sentence, you need to begin the sentence with do or does according to the subject. As you have been taught recently that we use helping verb on the basis of subject, and as I have taught you that subject may be in either two conditions, singular or plural. When subject is in the mode of singular number, you have need to use does as helping verb, and when subject is in the mode of plural number, then we have need to use do as helping verb. For example, I am giving you a sentence. क्या मैं स्कूल जाता हूँ? क्या मैं स्कूल जाता हूँ? For your better understanding, I am telling you that this is the interrogative sentence because this is the question. You are being asked about the information that क्या मैं स्कूल जाता हूँ या नहीं. So at first you should learn about the interrogative. Interrogative means getting information on the mode of question. So whenever you are being asked about the question, you have need to give the answer. That means you have need to reply, you have need to respond. And in such case, there are two types of interrogative. Here, this is the non-reasonable interrogative because there is no any reason. You have need to give the answer in the mode of either yes or no. क्या मैं स्कूल जाता हूँ? If you will be asked such type of sentence, your reply, your response will like this: either yes, I go to school, or not, I don't go to school. So this sentence will be considered as non-reasonable interrogative because there is no any interrogative word lies in the sentence. So if you are going to make the translation of this sentence, you have need to begin the sentence with either do or does, because do and does are the helping verb of present simple tense. Now there is a basic question that we have need to use do or does. Here you have need to use anyone. So for the selecting purpose, you have need to understand the condition of subject. And as you are seeing that I is the subject, you have been taught about the subject, that what is called subject. In a sentence we speak about the person or the things, they are subject. So in this sentence we are talking about I, that means my. So this is not the third person singular number. So you have need to use do. Do I go to school? And then at last the sentence will end with interrogation mark, that means the question mark. So this is the mode of interrogative sentence of present simple tense. But if the subject is in the mode of singular number, that means third person singular number. For example, क्या राम स्कूल जाता है? क्या राम स्कूल जाता है? Actually, these both sentences are in the same way, but there is a little bit difference in the subject. In the very first sentence, subject is I, but in this sentence, subject is a single name, that is the Ram. So you can easily understand that the subject is in the mode of third person singular number. So without having any dot, you should use does as helping verb. So the sentence will begin with does. So does Ram, because I have taught you that the does will be used in the condition of third person singular number when the third person singular number will be the subject. So does Ram go to school? But the most important thing is that in interrogative condition we always use first form of the verb. That is the most important thing, because whenever we have used do and does, then we have need to use first form of the verb. But students, there are some sentences in which interrogative words are there. So in such case, you have need to give interrogative word at first. For example, वे लोग कहाँ रहते हैं? वे लोग कहाँ रहते हैं? In the sentence, actually this is interrogative sentence of present simple tense, but this is the reasonable interrogative because there is a reason. वे लोग कहाँ रहते हैं? You have need to give the complete answer by giving the place name. So at first you have need to put the interrogative word at first. Where? You know very well this kahan, where is interrogative word. And when any interrogative word lies in the sentence, you have need to start the sentence with interrogative word. Then you have need to use helping verb according to the sentences and then subject. So at first here you have need to put the interrogative word where, and then either do or does on the basis of subject. And students, you are saying that they subject, so they is considered as in the mode of plural number because this is not in the mode of third person singular number. So without having any dot, you have need to use do. So where do they live? And then the question mark. Some basic concept is that the sentence will begin with capital letter. After that, the sentence will end with interrogative sign. That means the question mark. Because I have taught you earlier while I was teaching you about the sentence that interrogative sentence always end with question mark. So here this is the interrogative sentence of present simple tense. So you must put question mark. Students, if you will forget to put question mark, then your sentence will be considered as wrong. So never forget to put question mark. And secondly, if the sentence is reasonable, then you have need to put reason at first. आप क्या खाते हैं? At first, क्या आप खाते हैं? क्या आप खाते हैं? And second, आप क्या खाते हैं? Just try to understand of these two sentences. Actually, in the very first sentence, there is no any reason. If you will be asked, क्या आप खाते हैं? Your answer would be like this, yes or no. So if your answer is in the mode of either yes or no, that sentence will be considered as non-reasonable interrogative. So क्या आप खाते हैं? In the sentence only, do you eat? Do you eat? But in the next sentence, आप क्या खाते हैं? In the sentence there is a reason. You have need to respond the item that you eat. So क्या आप खाते हैं? In the sentence you have need to put the reasonable word what. W-H-A-T. What do you eat? So students, I think now you are pretty much aware about the condition of interrogative sentence in both the conditions, reasonable and non-reasonable. Whenever you will be asked to fill the forms of the verb, you should always understand that after do and does, when do and does are used in the sentence, then select first form of the verb. Actually, some of the sentence I am going to ask to you. He dash chase, and you have two options: play and play. In the sentence, you have need to select the form of the verb, that is plays, because this is the positive condition. He played chess. So your answer would be played. But if I will ask, he he doesn't dash chess, and the same option will be given once again, then your answer would be play. That means first form of the verb, play, play. In these two options, your answer would be play, because you are saying that this is the negative conditions and you have already used doesn't. So after don't and doesn't, the first form of the verb is used. And so students, now it's turn of homework. That means the homework that you do in the home. You have need to write 10 sentences on the basis of present simple tense in the mode of interrogative yourself. So you have need to write yourself 10 sentences on the basis of interrogative of present simple tense.